Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and I switched my next book I'm going to read. So what did I switch it to? Frida McFadden's new release, The Crash. So I actually forgot that this was being released on January 28th, and I had already picked this book, right? We saw that video. I am still going to read this next after Frida's book, and what's surprising, and I don't know why it would be surprising, when I went to print the cover of this for my journal, Jamie Day is a guy. I assumed this was a woman writing about a block party. No, it's a man. Yeah, okay. Frida McFadden's The Crash. Now, I started reading this yesterday. I am already on page 113. It's so good. It's good to me. Books are subjective. We know this. I love Frida's books. I have read every single one she has written. This one is intriguing. So I'm to part 2. So I get to see the other side. And yeah. Okay. So the premise. The nightmare she's running from is nothing compared to where she's headed. Tegan is 8 months pregnant, alone, and desperately wants to put her crumbling life in the rearview mirror. So she hits the road, not realizing she's heading straight into a blizzard. Hours later, when Tegan is stranded in rural Maine with a dead car and broken ankle, she worries she has made a terrible mistake. Then a miracle occurs. She is rescued by a couple who offers her a room in their warm cabin until the snow clears. But something isn't right. Staying here may have been her most deadly mistake yet. A gut-wrenching story of motherhood, survival, and twisted expectations, #1 New York Times bestselling author Frida McFadden delivers a snowbound thriller that will chill you to the bone. Dude, let me tell you, already my mind is like, you know, when you read this, I'm thinking, okay, the husband's a wackadoo. No, it's probably the wife is a wackadoo. Yeah, Tegan is pregnant, and she winds up going to try to visit her brother, who is about 2 hours away. She gets caught in a snowstorm, crashes her car, the crash. But she gets rescued by this guy who takes her back to his house where his wife is until the snow clears. Something is amiss, for sure. So last night I went ahead and printed out, and I'm getting better on the sprocket, printing out the little pictures. Okay, so for the block party, one of the notes I wrote that surprised to see that Jamie Day was a guy. Anyway, okay. The Crash. There's the little printout. The Crash by Frida McFadden. I started it yesterday. It's a thriller, and the main character is Tegan. I wrote, already hooked. I'm rooting for Tegan. You do. You're rooting for this girl, right? She's 23 years old, pregnant by herself. Shortest chapters, which I love, and Frida's known for that. One of my favorite authors. Absolutely. Right up there with Riley Sager. Frida is my next favorite author. So, did you get this? I was actually hoping that this would have been available through Book of the Month Club because they had her release The Boyfriend, and so I was able to pick that. I think I had that as my October or November release last year, but it wasn't in there. So, absolutely getting it. Yes, yes, yes. Bought it from Amazon. And it actually was cheaper, so I pre-ordered it, and then the release day, it was like $2 cheaper, so I got a refund from Amazon for $2, so that was awesome. But yeah, I will keep you posted, because I read a lot this morning, and I read a little bit yesterday. I read a lot of this morning. Enjoyed a cup of coffee after a harrowing 2 days of work that were very long days. But yes, Frida McFadden's The Crash. And what I love is, look at the pictures of her other releases they have on the back. I love The Teacher. That's one of my favorite ones that she's written because, let me tell you, I got to the end of The Teacher, read the last page and went, wait, what? Yes. And then was messaging Jill like, da 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 da, is this da da da? Yes. Dude. Then I wanted to go back to the beginning and read it because then I was like, OMG. Like, yeah. But yeah, I loved all of these. I've read all of these. You know, I loved The Boyfriend. You know, her books get mixed reviews. Some people did not like The Boyfriend. This one got mixed reviews. Some people loved it. Some people were like, whatever. Let me know down below if you're going to read this. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.